Hi, welcome again. We are back yet with another powerful theme and another particular subject. When we are talking about Northeast India calling, we had done the previous program for you for joyful learning. And next in the kitty, something very interesting for our teachers, those are doing B.Ed, those have completed their B.Ed, those have finished their B.Ed and they're sitting, or might be some of the teachers, those want to move up in the ladder at present, whatever scale they are, whether they are in a government school or they're in a private school or private institution, or some of us, those are interested to go abroad and teach abroad and be a part of the education ecosystem, this program is for you. After joyful learning, let's move on now. And I would like to share with you yet another very powerful subject, your guess and my guess, what Chitra Kapoor ma'am has got for all of us in the kitty. Guess, okay? What is most important in education, particularly for teachers when we talk about what is most important? Okay. The most important in education, particularly for any teacher, is to bring creativity in their education ecosystem. The new education policy 2020, which has come in India, it says we should focus on learning, we should focus on engaging children, and at the same time, education should be learning centric, it should be experiential, it should have more vocational, it should have more skills, it should have more creativity. Yes, I have come to the buzzword, what Chitra Kapoor ma'am has got for me, and that is called creativity. So today, all our young boys and girls, those are joining us in this particular series, in this particular special program dedicated to Northeast India calling. Let me share with you today what exactly is creativity. Why creativity is important in education ecosystem. Why do we need creativity? What basically makes us feel that now the education is creative? Oh, how to realize that? Let me share with you what exactly is creativity and how do we talk about creativity. So, ladies and gentlemen, we extend you a very hearty welcome to yet another short, to the point, crisp, something Northeast India calling, preparing global teachers, 10 days capsule, and this is online teachers capacity building program free of cost. And it is right on your mobile phone. It's not anywhere else. You can see it on your mobile and you can just log on to the WhatsApp where Chitra Kapoor is sending all the modules to students, participants, those have registered with us. If you haven't registered with us so far, kindly contact Julie ma'am at 9311549658, or you can send a WhatsApp to Chitra Kapoor ma'am at 9988447058, or you may send us email as well, teacherstraining@icsi.asia. So let's go to 8 beautiful states of Northeast. I'll be taking you to Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Assam, and Sikkim. What is the objective? What are we talking about? We are talking about how to bring creativity in education ecosystem. Okay, let's go ahead. What's creativity? What do you call creativity? What is creative? When do you come to know that such and such thing which has taken place is really creative? So creativity is the ability of a person or a group to make something new and useful or valuable for everybody. Do you know a place called Rock Garden in Chandigarh? It is all with the waste material. Late a legend, Nick Chanji, he collected all the waste material from all different sources. And what he did, he created Rock Garden. This is one of the most happening place. Anybody who visits Chandigarh, they always visit Rock Garden. They want to see how is it possible that with the discarded material, with the wasted material, with the thrown away material, how somebody can create a garden, and it is called Rock Garden. Sakshi Chauhan ma'am, I'm so grateful to you. You have joined us at 9:55 Indian Standard Time. It's quite late for you, but still you are here with us. It's a pleasure to have you. So creativity, it happens in all areas of life, whether science or commerce or arts or literature or music. You can bring creativity in everything, whatever you do. You got to keep your open mind. It is the personal ability, but it is very difficult to measure. How do we measure creativity? Okay, we will take on this subject later on, but today let's focus on where we say expression of our thoughts, our ideas. They are unmatchable and they are unique. Everybody is unique. Everybody can add a lot of things in this world. Try and make an attempt once. And let me assure you, let me reassure you, if somebody has not told you till date, you're the most creative person on this planet. Take out your creativity. Whatever is your creativity, share with the world. Display to the world. Tell everybody what exactly it is. Sakshi ma'am is posting over here. Teaching should be such that what is offered is perceived as a valuable gift and not as a hard duty. Wow, that's great. So, from the rock garden, which is a unique piece of creativity of the human mind, let me take you. It's all about your imagination. It's all the way you imagine. That is something very important which we have to take into consideration. Can you see all these different colors spread over here? You've got blue, you've got green, you've got yellow, you've got orange, you've got red, you've got pink. All the colors are there. Somebody may say these are the beans which are spread. But right at the center of those beans, you see carefully, it's written right over there in a hidden way. Imagine. IMAGINE. Can you see that? I'm grateful to Vidhi Jaiswal ma'am also. She is joining us almost at 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time in India. She is with us for the program. We extend you also a very warm welcome while we are having this program specially dedicated to Northeast. Our children, those are interested and those are already, those are planned. They want to be teacher, they want to be educator, and they want to be a part of the ecosystem of education. Okay. So being creative, that means being intelligent. Creativity is the highest form of intelligence which you can display. No idea is small, no idea is big. Try and bring it. What did you see first in this? The figure which I'm showing you on the left hand side, if you see it over here, is it a tree? Is it a gorilla? Is it a lion? Is it a fish? What exactly it is? It's all your imagination. It's all the creativity of the painter. It's the creativity of that person who has drawn this particular picture. If you'll see, as in totality, you'll be able to see it's a tree. But if you see from the left hand side, on the trunk of the tree, you'll be able to see gorilla. And if you see from the right side, on the trunk of the tree, under the branches, you will be able to see a lion. And then, can you see the fish? Where are they? Are they flying? Can the fish, they fly? It's all imagination. How it has been drawn, how it has been drawn. That the painter or the imagination of the creator is the leaf are falling from the trees. But otherwise, they could also be taken as, oh my God, these are fishes all around. That is on the left side of the picture. On the right hand side, okay, Sakshi is telling, first I saw lion. Now Vidhi ma'am is writing, creativity is top level of learning also. Yes, that's great. Sakshi Chauhan is writing 6 and 8. On the right side picture, if you see, how many hidden numbers can you find in this? Is it 6? Is it 8? Is it 9? Is it 4? Is it 1? Or is it 2? And the rest of the figure, I'm not giving you, you've got to see it yourself, try and find out. When you join armed forces, you're given, kind of a thematic appreciation test. And in that, they show you some pictures. And then either you have to draw a story or you have to say that, what do you see in this particular picture? Now, only 3% of the people can find odd one in 30 seconds. If we give you 30 seconds time and you have to find out what is the odd in this entire pattern and where it is hidden, where exactly it is shown. So if you see the last line, and in last line, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 different figures in the last. W, 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 stop. The seventh is reverse, and that is M. So you got to find out. This could also be testing your mind. Okay. Which animal did you see the first? There are different animals right over here. Which animal do you see first? That will be your imagination. That will be your creativity. And that will also give us a feeling. What exactly can you see? The eye test. What color is the orange? We are writing a term and a sentence. What color is the orange? Okay. Down below, there are 3. You can see the pattern and the answers. If you see orange, you are normal. If you see yellow, you are strange. And if you see blue, you need to get off. Read it and spend time with your family. Ha, ha, ha. That is something very interesting. Vidhi ma'am is writing last 4th is odd. Okay, Vidhi Jaswal, snakes. Sakshi, you are writing something, but the message is retracted. You can write again, whatever you're finding over there. Blue, okay, great. How many animals can you see in this picture? Very interesting. You've got to just figure out how many animals are there. See, this all boosts your creativity. And Sakshi ma'am is sending ha 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 ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay. Can you spot the odd one out? How will you spot the odd one out? You got to see carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is there in the 1? What is there in 2? What is there in 3? What is there in 4? Okay. In figure 2, try and see what is there. Okay. See it carefully. You'll be able to spot something. I just want to give you the clue. Rest you find out what is there which is separate and which is odd as compared to 1, 3, and 4 in figure 2. You can find out that. Okay. Vidhi ma'am is writing 6 animals. Sakshi is writing 6 animals. Okay, great. Let me move ahead. Pick the odd one out. How do you pick the odd one out? Okay. Let's imagine that it is Corona time. No. We don't want to remember Corona. Post-Corona, precautions. Everybody is putting something except one of the girls on the extreme right. So pick the odd one out. All this is something very interesting. We say left brain and right brain. There are 2 brains we always talk about. What does left brain gives and what does right brain gives? We got to find out about these 2. Now the left brain, when you talk about mathematics, logical, symbolic, linear, order, part and detail, objective, analytics, digital, systems, verbal, rational, target, and direction. Now let's come to the right side. I enjoy music, art, creative, big picture, music, emotion, dream, imagination, fun, random, all that right brain. So left and right, that's great. 2 parts of the brain, which is more important or both are important, that's up to you. If the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, then only left handlers are in their right minds. So what exactly is happening over here? You got to understand, you got to figure out at your own. Why creativity in education? Why creativity is so important in education? Why is creativity purpose of school? Prepare students for a world we cannot envisage. So when they are stuck with something they have never seen before, they choose to think instead of remembering. Children, they are very creative. They're very innovative. They're very imaginative. You got to just ignite their creativity and their imagination. They will come out with wonderful results. You can see it for yourself. Okay? What do you mean by creativity in education in real sense? What should be the right mix of creativity along with the subjects and the curriculum and the content, which can help the students to be innovative and also encourages them to learn new things? How do we bring education creativity? Now, we lost one of our very dear friends, one of the very noble soul, that is Sir Ken Robinson, during the COVID times. And it's a great loss to the humanity, such a wonderful person. He wrote something, and that was remarkable. See it on the YouTube in your own time. And the title was, Do Schools Kill Creativity? That is something very interesting. You'll find it. See it for yourself. It's very important. Every child, whosoever is watching this particular program, every teacher, whosoever is watching this particular program, and some of us, those are interested to become teachers, try and go through this. So the highest viewership of any of the TED Talks you would enjoy. And you can see that is Sir Ken Robinson. And the title is, Do Schools Kill Creativity? You got to go through yourself. Watch that video on the YouTube, you'll enjoy. And he always told, what is the purpose of education? Parents are looking forward to that our children should get good job. They should become good entrepreneur. How much money will they earn? Or the purpose of education is to keep our social norms intact, our cultural identity intact. Or is there something personal which every child would like to get from education? Dr. Sugata Mitra, another legend in education ecosystem, he talks about evolution of learning environment. Can kids teach themselves? And he did wonderful experiment, and that is called hole in the wall. And where he had put cameras on the top, he had put two computers without any trainer, without any teacher, without anybody to guide or interfere or snub or encourage anything, nothing of that sort. Nobody's over there. And after some time, when the analysis was carried out, children, how were they learning computers at their own? So ladies and gentlemen, never stop learning. And what is the success mantra? What is success formula? Start. Start right from now onwards. It's never late in life. Think. Always think innovative, creative, analysis. That means analyze, plan, try, do it again. Keep doing it. Keep going. The success will automatically come to you. Nobody can stop you from achieving success. What should be done in education ecosystem? And that's what ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, our chamber had been doing. What is our strategy to impart desired skills? Because skills, competencies, capabilities, which we require in every youth from our finishing school before pandemic and inspirational lab now post-pandemic, we wish to share with all of you one question which we all have to answer. Wherever you are, because this special series is for the Northeast India teachers and educators and those who want to become teachers and educators, we wish to ask only one thing to all of you. And everybody on this planet, if you answer this question, and if you stand before the mirror, and if you get the correct reply, that means you are in the right direction. Here you should ask, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What am I doing? Why I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do? Why I'm not bringing change in the world? Why as a teacher, I'm not in a position to inspire our children, our students, my class. That is coming from our inspirational lab. You all have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, creativity is very, very important in education ecosystem. It's a short, crisp glimpses I wanted to give it to you. We'll cover something more. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Start believing in yourself. Start imagining the things. Become creative. Dream big. Grow big. Think big. And that is something very important. And we all should come together. Let's make education and skills relevant. Relevant means what? It should be relevant to our day-to-day life. How can we have a happy living? How we can have a better world? How we all can live like a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam? That means the whole world has one family. So all young boys and girls, those who have joined our program, it's going to be very stimulating. It's going to be very rewarding. It's going to be very encouraging. It's going to be very enriching. And by the time the 10 days will get over, let me assure you, reassure you, you will be altogether different person because there'll be so much of positivity in you. There's so much going to be energy in you, positive energy in you. Look at me. At this age, I've traveled more than 500 kilometers today, up and down, started early in the morning at 6 o'clock. I returned at 9 o'clock and 9:30 India's time. I'm back with all of you. That's the passion I've got because I want to see everybody from the Northeast India should be a success story. Life is full of stories. I will share one of the most amazing story of one of the girls from the Arunachal Pradesh, how she walked for 7 days, how she got scholarship, and thereafter how she went to United States. I'll take on that story one of these days with all of you. Maybe on a coming Saturday at 7 o'clock when we all meet on the Zoom session, I will talk to you. So let's come together. Let's make education and skills relevant through innovative education, through futuristic education, relevant education, pragmatic education. Get the skills which are desired in future. Do you know you can bring change in the world? You can bring the change in the world. Start believing in yourself. Start believing. You do not know your potential. You do not know who you are. If you wish to know more, send us email, teacherstraining@icsi.asia, or call Julie ma'am at 9311549658, or you can get across to Chitra Kapoor ma'am, who is packaging this entire program along with Habung Asha from Arunachal. You can send a WhatsApp at 9988447058. We extend a very hearty welcome to all of you. We want to bring a change in our education ecosystem. So before closing this session, I've done one session before with you that was on joyful learning. Watch that video, share in your groups, spread as much as you can, send it to everybody, press the bell icon and subscribe this particular channel. Let us see how much happiness you can bring across the world, the joyfulness, and at the same time, become a creative person. Be creative. Whatever you do, imagine. Imagine. And when you start imagining and you start doing creative things, no idea is small, no idea is big. Every idea is wonderful. Every human being is wonderful. All of you are wonderful. And of course, our Northeast India is wonderful. Northeast India is calling. We would like lots of young boys and girls, those are interested to become teachers, watch this particular series, become a part of this 10 days campaign, enroll yourself into the program. You can watch this YouTube video later and you can see the second last video or the second last slide or the last slide which I've shared with you. There is an email address, there's a contact number, there's a WhatsApp number. You can get across to us, enroll yourself because your enrollment is still open with Julie ma'am. This is a special program of 10 days crash program. And if you do it successfully, and if you watch at your own pace, there is no examination. Why so many exams? Why not people should be given an opportunity to learn at a self-pace? It's a self-paced learning in their own times, whatever they want to acquire, whenever, wherever, while lying down in the bed or while sitting on the dining table or resting in your drawing room or just taking a stroll and putting the earphones, earbuds and listening to what all we are talking about, you can be the changer. You can bring change in the world. And people, those are watching and those are joining in this particular program and those are sharing this particular video with their friends, Northeast India is calling. Northeast India is rising. Northeast India is awakening. Northeast India is conveying. Come, visit us. And young boys and girls, those want to go abroad, they want to be global educators, global teachers, will give you the fine tips in the 10 days, what all is covered in this particular program. Signing off at this point of time, when it should be somewhere 17 minutes past 10 p.m. in India, I would like to convey my deep gratitude and thanks to everybody who's ever joined us for this particular program. Stay tuned in. Tomorrow evening at 9:30, I'll be back with you once again, Indian Standard Time, with yet another small segment. Share these videos maximum with all your friends. Thank you in all your groups. Take care, stay healthy, stay happy, take care of yourself, and we want to see you mentally happy, physically happy, spiritually happy, environmentally happy, and of course, economically happy. You need pocket money. You need a job.